Hello everyone, welcome back to HMC Med Kitchen with Dr. Williams. Today we're going to be making a tasty Oriental recipe. It's called Asian Peanut Chicken with Noodles. There are several reasons I like this recipe. First and foremost, it tastes amazing, but it also has a lot of legumes in it. And as you probably know by now, we here at HMC Med Kitchen, we love legumes. And so you might ask, well, Dr. Williams, why do you love legumes? Well, let me tell you, there's several reasons that legumes are good for you. First of all, they have complex carbohydrates that we like to have as opposed to the processed carbohydrates that you find in refined flour and refined sugar. They also have low fat and they are high in protein. They have lots of micronutrients, including B vitamins, and they have minerals such as zinc and iron, and a number of others. And so they're very healthy for you. So we like to find recipes that have legumes, and we like to add legumes to some of our other recipes that don't necessarily even have them incorporated. So let's get started. We like to use brown rice noodles as opposed to white rice noodles. We get some points for our whole grains by doing that. So these just go in boiling water, and basically I just follow the instructions on the package that I buy, and these say boil water and let them set for about 5 minutes. So we'll do that. They'll get nice and soft, and we'll add those to our the rest of our ingredients here in just a few minutes. All right, now we need to get our chicken going. So we're going to take 1 chicken breast, that's about 8 ounces, and we're just going to brown that. We'll add a couple tablespoons of some sesame oil to our pan. And then we'll just add our chicken into there and get that sauteing. That sesame oil will add some nice Asian flavor. While that's cooking, we will make our dressing for this dish. Our dressing is a peanut dressing, and again we have legumes here. We're going to use some peanut butter, and I would encourage you when you buy your peanut butter to read the label. You want to find peanut butter that doesn't have added sugar or added fats. And a lot of the name brands out there put a lot of things in their peanut butter that's not so good for you. So look for peanut butter that's just primarily peanuts, and that's what we have here. And we're going to use a ½ cup of peanut butter in our dressing. And we're going to put this in a little blender. All right, so that's a ½ cup of peanut butter. And to that, we're going to add some other wet ingredients. We have in this, I've combined these already. In this jar, we have 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, a teaspoon of fish sauce, a tablespoon of honey, and a ¼ cup of water. So we'll just add that to our peanut butter. And along with that, there's about, a quarter of a teaspoon or so of red pepper flakes, just to spice it up just a little bit. All right, so we're just going to blend this all together and our dressing will be ready to go. That looks pretty good. You want this dressing to be nice and pourable. So depending on the consistency of your peanut butter, you may have to add a little extra water to it, but that looks really good. So I think we're good there. Our noodles have about a minute left in the hot water before they're ready. I'm going to add a cup of edamame to our noodles. Edamame is a legume. That may be something that you're not familiar with. Edamame basically is soybeans. And again, it's a legume, it's healthy, and these are frozen. You can pick them up in the frozen food section of your local grocery store, and they add a lot of good flavor. And again, it's that legume that we like to have in our recipe. So let's add those to the hot water, and they'll cook just a little bit. Those are looking good and soft. This chicken is a boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I trimmed off a little bit of fat there. This is a healthy protein, low in fat, and fits right into our Mediterranean diet principles. So we're just going to drain our noodles and edamame with a colander. You want your noodles nice and soft, but not mushy. All right, so let's add those to our skillet with our chicken. And in addition to that, we're going to add about a third of a cup of diced onions, green onions, and a large carrot that's been shredded. Again, we'll just kind of mix that all together. Now let's add our dressing. And again, we'll just give that a good mix. I want to get those noodles well coated with that dressing. Here we have our Asian peanut chicken with noodles. Serving size for this is about 1.5 cups, and it has about 500 calories. Now we like to garnish this to make it look a little better and taste a little better. So we have some chopped roasted peanuts, and we're just going to sprinkle those across the top here. And then some chopped cilantro to give it a little extra color too. Yeah, now that looks good. Let's see how it tastes. That peanut sauce is very good. It has a little bit of a kick to it with the vinegar that's in there. and it's very peanutty. Those legumes taste good and are good for you. Thank you for joining us here at HMC Med Kitchen, where we love food that loves you back. We'll see you next time.